guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, with an unboxing of sorts, but not really of sorts. It's a pre-Christmas present. Compliments of Glenn, our Tuesday reviewer at BodyBags, aka BDG Reviews. Of course, he's got his own YouTube channel, and that'll be down below. And anyways, I had already done this video and had put it up, but wouldn't you know it, because I had a stupid Metallica concert going on in the background, got a claim against it, and well, you know, I just decided to take the stupid thing down and redo it. I don't got time for that stupid junk. So speaking of claims and stuff, so anyways, I got an unboxing, a special gift from Glenn. And I did open it a couple days ago, and but you know, I think I still retain the level of enthusiasm for what's inside, and so I decided, you know, mostly to say thank you to him, I go ahead and just do one and get it up, and so, but with that, I also wanted just a quick promo. I know I'd taken a slight little break from my Space 1999 series. I'm going to be getting back into that, starting with episode 1, year 2 soon. So be on the lookout for that. And I probably shouldn't do that. Well, no, I'm not going to do it. I was going to show the next one up for Italy's Holocaust, because I kind of took a little break from that too, just because I got so stinking sick for a few weeks. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, but I have this, you know, when you say what you're going to do, and then you start to have a change of mind, things just don't go the way you'd want them to do. All I'll say is this. My next choice would be episode 11, I think, of that series. I do believe it'll be a film from Ruggero Deodato. I'll just leave it at that. So I got that stuff that will find its way back into the groove again. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Wednesday, I'm the Wednesday reviewer at BodyBags. This week, we're looking at films from 2007. And so that's pretty fun. I looked at The Orphanage from J.A. Biana, produced by Guillermo del Toro. And at the end of the month, we're going to be looking, we have a theme week called Absence of Color, in which case we take a film we've already seen a million times, but we review it in black and white, and then we comment, compare, and contrast between what it's like watching it in color and what it's like watching it in black and white. Seems to be a new trend these days in terms of releases, be it George Miller's the black and chrome edition of his Fury Road, or the Darabont's edition of The Mist. Why am I not going to think of the stupid name of the release now? But anyways, there was a special French release for The Mist, which, you know, 2 cuts. One is in black and white, his preferred cut. And so, I mean, this is a trend, right? I mean, The Lighthouse came out, it was in black and white, and black and white just seems to be sort of a, you know, I don't know. Is it just a temporary trend, or is it going to keep expanding into something else? But anyways, so that ought to be fun. But anyways, this is about opening up a box, right? And so he sent me, from Canada, sent me a nice little Christmas gift, pre-Christmas. And so I'm going to go ahead and, now I've already been into it. I already know what's in there. But I'm going to have fun pulling things out again. In fact, I put everything back in the package so I can pull everything back out again. Like I said, I just want to say thank you to him, and this is the best way I can say thank you. So here we go. So the first 2 things are from a series that he has put together. I really hate using the word bootleg. I don't know what else to call it. But in the absence of physical media releases, for whatever reason, but maybe lately, as you see up on the screen, companies like Netflix, Apple TV, some of these companies, they would rather just pin you to their streaming service than put out a physical media release of their product. This is one I do not understand. I'll get to that in a second. So two in the package were from his line that he has created. The one was they're both Netflix, was Oxygen. I don't know if you remember that when that was out. That was a fabulous movie. But you know, this is, he does this and does the, you know, packaging or whatever. And watched that one up on the screen not too long ago, and that was an absolutely just looked fantastic. And but you know what? Here's the bottom line: and whatever you think about viewing or having movies that say are of a bootleg nature, if the company refuses to put out a physical media release, look. As soon as Netflix puts or some other distribution company comes in and picks up, say, Texas, you bet I'm getting it. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to put the money into it because I believe in physical media. I want the physical media release. Okay. And but anyways, Oxygen is the first up. The second one I've just alluded to pretty heavy-handedly, and that is, of course, the new Texas Chainsaw film that premiered on Netflix, which we have not been given any word at all as to whether or not we'll get a physical media release. But check out what Glenn did, man. This is pretty nifty of him. He actually, check it out. He put all these trailers on for it. I haven't looked at them, any of them, but every Texas Chainsaw trailer. Tell me how awesome that is. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So anyway, I'll just leave it there. So anyways, Texas Chainsaw, Oxygen. Okay, so for the surprises, this is a movie I've never, oh no, I'm sorry, right here. This is a movie I remember from my youth. Did not have in my collection. George A. Romero's Night Riders. Ed Harris, Tom Savini, I'm sure some other people in here. I don't know how many of you remember this film by Tom Savini, or this film. You have to see if Tom Savini did any of the effects in here. But it is a Romero film, traveling medieval troupe or whatever, and just sort of a lot of stuff going on in around with that. You know, knights on motorcycles. But I remember this as a kid, right? I remember HBO advertising this, and I can't remember if I saw it or not. I might have seen it. But that's, you know, interesting. So thank you, Glenn, for that, because it's always good to get another Romero film into the collection, right? And then the other one he sent me, which is a film I've never seen before, but I was familiar with, and that is a film called Midnight Movie. We did talk about it the other night. We do this thing every other Saturday where a bunch of us from BodyBags gets together and talk movies and crap for half the night, seems like. But this came with a lot of good comment in terms of the guys in the group have seen it, and I've never seen it, so I definitely need to. So there you go. Midnight from compliments of Glenn, aka BDG Reviews, which I'll put his YouTube channel down below for your convenience. Definitely check it out if you've never checked it out. He's got just a ton of crap. It's not crap. It's some dang good stuff, actually. Dude's got, I don't know why we say crap. I think we all know what we mean. But he's got vinyl updates. He's got his 12 Days of Christmas rolling. If you backtrack a little bit, there's the 31 Days of Halloween or whatever. There's links to his podcast that he's part of. So I mean, there's just a lot of stuff on his website and his YouTube channel. It's just really good. Night Riders, of course, George A. Romero. The new Texas film compliments of Netflix, which they really need to get on the ball and give us a physical media release, at least for the sake of those collectors and enthusiasts who already have the entire franchise, except for this film. They really need to have it in their collection. And Oxygen, right? Absolutely incredible film. And, you know, hey, look, some of these streaming companies are doing a really good job. And some of them have, you know, they all have their interesting little things to that they offer. But if you're a physical media enthusiast, that is priority. And you want things, you want to be able to handle things, hold things. And even if it's a bootleg, you still want it. I mean, you want to put it into your player and all that wonderful stuff. So I was just thinking too, Shudder, right? Shudder, the one thing that they really do offer is, well, the amount of Italian films, foreign films that they put on their site. But I was thinking Joe Bob Briggs and his commentary films that he has done, and now of course he's exclusive to Shudder. That may be the best reason why you should have Shudder, even if it's just as a an appendage to Amazon Prime, right? But streaming sites, I get it. You know, they would love for nothing more than to take over and to push physical media by the wayside. But look, it's just not going to happen. Look, I told you one of Glenn's great components to his YouTube channel is, in fact, his vinyl updates. We're still dealing in vinyl. Vinyl is being produced, is being made today. Physical media is never going to die because people like me are never going to die. And if we do, then someone else is going to step right into our shoes, pick up where the other left off. Guys, look, I mean, between Arrow 88 Indicator, Scream Factory, there are way too many distribution companies that are in the business of taking older films, giving them new, fresh releases, and sometimes new films, right? There's so many distribution companies. The ability to shop, if you're region free, to shop around the world, primarily Amazon UK, say, or as I've bought movies right out of the Amazon German site and the Amazon Italy site. It's just the freedom of being able to find things that you just can't find here in the US. And so, yeah, I guess that'll be my little physical media diatribe. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should mention. I mentioned BodyBags, my own crap. Yeah, so I guess I'll just go ahead and close it out here. And one last shout out to Glenn, aka BDG Reviews. I appreciate the gift, and really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, and very appreciative of that. Yeah, so seems like there was one more thing I wanted to, but I don't know. Well, must not be that important if I can't think of it. I think, going to mention that before this month is out, I don't know if you heard this, but Joe Bagos has a new movie out, our VFW guy, and Almost Human. He has a new Christmas horror film out. I think it's on Shudder. Bloody Christmas, something like that. I don't know, it's something like that. Anyways, check that out. I haven't watched it yet, but I am going to be reviewing that for BodyBags here coming in the next week. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and just end this thing off. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate it. As always, ending these things off with Go Bills.